What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 24 here of our Pittsburgh Pirates franchise mode here on the channel. The Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds are in a dog race here heading into September for that #1 seed in the National League Central. Cincinnati has a slim 3.5 game lead over the Pittsburgh Pirates. It seems like Milwaukee and Chicago are probably out of it here, being 12 and 13 games back. St. Louis, yeah, they're there. Hi, St. Louis. You're doing the Pittsburgh thing right now. 50 and 90. But Bubba Chandler here, the rookie in 27 games, he has 8-8 with 152 innings pitched, a 4.07 ERA, 136 whip, 125 punch-outs, a 19% K rate, and a sub-10 walk rate. First batter up goes down looking at Jake Fraley for the Cincinnati Reds. I believe he is their center fielder. Now up comes Jurickson Profar. Oh boy, he drives that one dead right field. That one is gone. That is a solo shot there for Jurickson Profar. His 9th of the season for one of the most unlikable players here in Major League Baseball. But yeah, he drives that to right field. It is a 1-0 Cincinnati lead here in the first inning following the Profar home run. So Profar heads to the wrong dugout, and up comes Elly De La Cruz, batting .295 on the season. Rounds that one past the diving Tanner Schobel. Misplay by Robert Hassell in left field as he is making his Major League debut today. But De La Cruz has himself a 1-out single. Matt McLain up, and McLain strikes out at 95 up and in. So big punch out there with second of the game. Now up comes Devely Marte. Marte sends that to right field. That one's going to get down. That one's going to get past Edward Olivares, who loses it. Elly De La Cruz can fly. He goes first to home on a 2-out RBI double there by Novelli Marte, his 26th of the season. Now up comes Richie Palacios, and he strikes out looking. It's a striking out the side. It's not in order there for Bubba. Chris Paddock, former top prospect of the Padres, former ace of the Twins, now with Cincinnati, kind of rebounding at 16-6 this season, 27 starts. Kyle Schwarber leads things off. That one's driven to right center. That one's going to be caught at the warning track by Jake Fraley. And take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates lobby. Schwarber leading off, DH, and Kelenic in center. We have Olivares in right, Rooker's at first, Martin's at second, and he's catching. Hassell's in left, Chang is at short, and Tanner Schobel is at third. Kelenic up, and Kelenic dribbles that one up the middle, past the second baseman and the shortstop in the center for a 1-out single. A sub-runner on first base now here, and up will come Edward Olivares. Olivares will send that one to left field. That one's going to get down. That one's going to hit off the foul pole right there. That's a ground rule double. And up comes Brent Rooker, who drives that low fastball dead center field. That one is back and gone. That is a 3-run shot there, the 27th of the season there for Rooker. And that's what you like to see there out of the power-hitting first baseman. So Rooker, he's going to touch the ball right there, drives in 3. Flips the lead here back to Pittsburgh. It's what you like to see. Bailing out the rookie early in this one. And it's a 3-2 Pittsburgh lead. Austin Martin up, and Martin, the former Rookie of the Year winner, drops that one in the center. That is going to be a 1-out single there. That is 4 straight hits there off of Chris Paddock following the leadoff flyout. Endy's up now, and Endy Rodriguez drives that fastball center field. That one's caught for the second out of the inning finally. That also breaks up the hit streak here for Pittsburgh. Up will come now Robert Hassell, his first Major League at-bat. That one's into right field, and there you go, Robert Hassell. That is his first Major League hit and his first Major League at-bat right there. That's what you like to see there for the former former San Diego prospect, I should say. Former San Diego and Washington National prospect, as it's hit off of San Diego starter, Cincinnati starter, Chris Paddock. Too many teams I'm talking about right now. Jay Chang up, and he drives that to right field. That one is back, that one is caught, and that one will end the first inning. Tyler Stevenson leads off the second with a strikeout there. It's 4 strikeouts on the day here for Bubba Chandler. Seems like he's kind of settled into a groove. Now up comes Christian Encarnacion Strand. He goes down looking as well. Back-to-back punch-outs. That's now 5 on the day here. And up comes Stuart Fairchild, and Fairchild will ground that one to Rooker. Fields it, takes it to the bag himself, and there you go. 1, 2, 3, second. That's what you need out of the young Bubba Chandler. Tanner Schobel leads off the second here. Low fastball driven to center. Caught on the run by the center fielder. That is out number 1 here in the second. Now up will come the leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 on the day. He drives that one to right center again. That one also robbed. Robbed again by the center fielder right there. Kyle Schwarber is just not having a good day. Jared Kelenic up. He's 1 for 1 on the day. He drives that one to right center again. That one's going to be down for a base knock. It's actually probably Profar in center. Fraley is probably in right field there. Edward Olivares up now. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Grounds that one to De La Cruz, who flips that to the second baseman for the final out here in the second. Kyle Schwarber, though, robbed. Jake Fraley up. Here you go. Big fella pops this one up. Shallow into right field. That one's going to be caught. And that's going to be out number 1 here in the third inning. Now up will come Jerkson Profar. 1 for 1 on the day with the home run. He rolls that one over to Austin Martin, who goes to first with it in time for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in this one. Up will come Ellie De La Cruz, who is 1 for 1, and he strikes out on that up and in fastball there. That's going to end the third. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We're on now to the bottom half of the inning as Pittsburgh still leads 3-2. We have Rooker up, who homered his last at-bat, drives that to left. That one will be caught on the warning track right there by the left fielder. You hate to see that by Fairchild. Austin Martin up, and Martin, he fights that to right. That one will be down in front of Fraley, and that's going to be a 1-out single. So runner on first base now, Andy Rodriguez, and he rolls that one over to short. That's going to be flipped to second. Over to first, in time, barely beating out Andy Rodriguez. That double play will end the inning there. So, on now to the top half of the fourth here. Matt McLean leads things off. He swings and misses at that fastball for out number 1. That's a big punch-out, 7th of the game. Now up comes Noelvi Marte, who's 1 for 1. He goes down looking. That's 8 strikeouts now on the day here for Bubba Chandler. That pitch count, though, is getting elevated, though. He is at 65 pitches there as he strikes out Palacios for a 1-2-3 inning. As he strikes out the side yet again here in this game. That's the 3rd time he's done it this one. But now here we go, Robert Hassell, who's 1 for 1 on the day. He fights that one off to left. That's going to get down. That's his 2nd hit of the day. And he is still batting 1,000 on the season with 2 singles here in his career. So there you go, big fella. Chang is up now. Chops that one past the glove of the first baseman. Now he's going to roll off of that little jut out in right. Chang will dive in head first to second safely, beating out the errant throw. And that's going to be his 24th double of the season. Schobel up now, and he sends that to right field. That one will be caught by the right fielder. Tagging is both runners. The throw will be offline. Hassell will score with ease. And there you go. We also have Chang now at third base. Schwarber 2-2 count. He swings and misses that 12-6 curveball right there. It's better than a fly out to center field, I guess. It's a little better. First punch out of the game, though, for Paddock. Next at bat, Kelenic fights that one off to left. That's an RBI single. And Jared Kelenic, kind of just keeps things going, but being just a hit machine. 80th pitch of the campaign here for Paddock. That's Edward Olivares flying out to right field. That's going to end the 4th. 69th pitch of the campaign here gets Tyler Stevenson striking out the 2-seam fastball. That is the big number 10 here for Bubba Chandler. In the 5th inning, now up comes Christian Encarnacion Strand, who will go down looking as well. That's back-to-back punch-outs here in this 5th inning. Now up comes Stuart Fairchild. He will pop this one up, so no striking out the side in back-to-back innings for Bubba Chandler. But he has retired the side, though, 1-2-3 yet again here. And now we're off to the bottom half of the 5th here. Rooker. Oh, that's a bad call right there. That is a bad call right there. Don't like that call at all. Andy Rodriguez, 3-2 count, and Rodriguez does get, Austin Martin does get the favorable call right there. That is going to be a 1-out walk, and there you go. Out comes the manager here for the Reds, and he is going to be pulling his starter, Chris Paddock, who is in line for the loss, unless this Reds offense can do something late here in this one. So Paddock has a not great game, and out comes Chase Petty, who I guess is making his season debut, maybe his rookie MLB debut. But no stats here for Chase Petty on the season at least. Take a look, though, at his pitch selection. Andy Rodriguez leads things off with a punch-out against Chase Petty. So that's second out here in the fifth. Runner still on first base, though. And there you go, Robert Hassell, who's 2 for 2 on the day. Inside two-seamer, jams him. That one's to left. That one's going to be caught. And that breaks up the 1,000 streak there for Robert Hassell. And now here we go. Jake Fraley leads things off here in the 6th. That's a punch-out right there. Dude, Bubba, he is locked in. After a very rough first inning, he is locked in for a cool dozen strikeouts. Jerkson up now, and he goes down for the Baker's dozen punch-out number. That's lucky number 13 here for Bubba Chandler. Now, Ellie De La Cruz, can he be 14? And he will. 14 punch-outs on the day for Bubba Chandler. So he is getting things done here on this one. Che Chang up, and he is punched out. High fastball. Don't think he likes that call right there. I don't like it either. Tanner's up now, and Tanner gets issued the free pass. And no free pass on that one? All right, Tanner again. He tries it again. There you go. That's the free pass this time. Now he's going to end up on first base with that 1-out walk. Up comes Kyle Schwarber, 2-2 count. That one's the center field changeup outside the zone right there. Low and outside. That one actually going to go over the wall. That one, not a great hit right there. Of all the things you think would die out the wall, would be that one. But he somehow finds a way to power and low outside changeup over the center field wall. His 43rd home run of the season. And Kyle Schwarber honestly has had a very good start to his career here in Pittsburgh. 43 home runs in his first campaign. Jared Kelenic up, and Kelenic fights off an inside two-seamer. Very inside. That's a lazy fly out. The left fielder's got it. And there you go. That's going to be out number 2 in this 6th inning. So up comes Edward Olivares, and Olivares drives that to center. That one's going to get down. Roll all the way to the wall. Come on, why couldn't Kyle Schwarber do that his first 2 at-bats? Why? Why couldn't he do it? Doesn't matter, though. Edward Olivares, though, has his 25th double of the season. Rooker up now. Swing and a miss inside two-seam fastball. Hate to see it. Matt McLean leads off the 7th with a big punch-out there. That is going to be, 15 strikeouts for Bubba Chandler. Novelli Marte, can he be 16? He will. 16 strikeouts here for Bubba Chandler in his rookie season. Now up comes Richie Palacios. He will strike out as well. That's 17 punch-outs now on the campaign. You love to see it. Austin Martin leads off the 7th. That's going to be hit to right. That's going to 2-hop off the wall. And Austin Martin has himself a leadoff double here in the 7th inning. So big leadoff double there for the Pittsburgh Pirates. You like to see that. You really do. Now comes Jose Leclerc, the former Texas Ranger closer. Part of that World Series team right there. 12 games, a 1-2 record with a hold, 14 innings pitched, a sub-2 ERA. He strikes out Rodriguez. That fastball went right down the chute right there. Not sure what Rodriguez was looking at, but clearly wasn't that fastball. Well, now the 700, Robert Hassell. Hassell, he chases the 4-seamer out of the zone. Come on, back-to-back punch-outs for Jose Leclerc. Not very competitive at-bats, the first 2 guys. Chang up, he sends that to center. That one's going to be caught on the run. That's going to end the 7th year. Leclerc goes 1-2-3 in his debut here in the game. Drew Pomeranz out of the pen here now for the Pittsburgh Pirates. 33 games, a win, 15 holds, 24 innings pitched, a 4.13 ERA for the veteran lefty. Tyler Stevenson, 2-2 count, and Stevenson strikes out. Big knuckle curve gets him swinging for the fences on that one. That's a disgusting strikeout, actually. Christian Encarnacion Strand up. Will swing and miss on the two-seam fastball. 93 outside. And Fairchild up. Will ground that one to Austin Martin. The two-seamer gets him again. And there you go. High throw, but snagged by Brent Rooker. And that's going to end the inning here. Out comes Amir Garrett. I'm glad to see he's back with the Cincinnati Reds. He and Pittsburgh had a lot of beef in their tenure together. Let's see if we could tee off against them. Schobel takes the slider to the opposite way. That one's down the right field line, though. Caught, unfortunately, by the right fielder for out number 1. So one down now here for Kyle Schwarber, who grounds that one right to the second baseman, who goes to first very, very quick on that relay. A very aggressive relay there for Palacios there. Don't know why he was so angry about it. Kelenic up, and he strikes out swinging. That's a 1-2-3 in there for Garrett. No antics here, probably because they're losing by 5, but out comes Forrest Whitley. Not a save opportunity per se, as Pittsburgh is well up by 5 runs here in the 9th inning. But just thought maybe the young fella here could get some work in, especially going down the stretch. But Fraley, he grounds that one to Schobel. Backhanded foul territory. Throw not in time. Fraley beats it out for an infield single. Just a soft-hitting dribbler. Just going to be reeled in. Profar dribbles that one to Chang, who goes to Martin, who goes to Rooker in time. That's going to be 2 outs now. 6-4-3 on the double play. De La Cruz up, and De La Cruz grounds that one into center field there. Kelenic gets to it quickly. That's going to be a 2-out single. So De La Cruz on base. McClain up, and McClain goes down looking. The low cutter gets some staring at it. That is going to end the inning here. And there you go. A big victory for the Pittsburgh Pirates as they inch closer to the division lead. They take one against the division rival Cincinnati Reds. And they get a win here. And Robert Hassell made his Major League debut. Had himself a fairly good debut as well. 2 for 4 on the day with 2 hits. 7-2 is the final score here. Paddock did get the loss, allowing 5 earned runs on 10 hits and 4 1/3. Bubba Chandler, 7 innings, 3 hits, 17 punch-outs, 2 runs allowed. But thanks to you, peace out, rock on, stay super classy. Catch you next episode here on the channel.